So we're into February and we're only 1 month away from Apple announcing any plans or anything for a March event regarding the iPads or anything at all. And now that we're in February guys, I'm a little tired, but now that we're in February and we're only a month away, I feel like I want to take this video to kind of summarize what we know so far of the brand new iPad mini 5 and the 10-inch iPad or the 2019 iPad, all the news that we've gotten, and compile it into the videos for everything that we know so far of all the rumors, all of the speculations, everything into one video. So we're going to talk about in this video everything that we know of both devices, and we're going to see just what is true and what may be not true. So stay tuned and enjoy. Hey, what's up everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to another video. And yes, Porzingis. What is going on everybody? Welcome back. And today's video we're going to talk about, like I said, everything that we know of the iPad mini 5 and the 2019 iPad. So coming off the bat, looking at Mac rumors, gathering everything we know in this article, we're going to break it down. So we already know by now Apple is working on 2 new iPads, rumored to be the iPad mini 5 and the 2019 iPad. After all the codes in iOS 12.2 and also the rumors and leaks, supposed photos and things, this is what they're saying. So we're going to start with the iPad mini 5. The iPad mini 5 is going to be cheaper than the existing models, according to what every thing is being said. But however, there are no specific details at the moment. It is looking to be that the iPad mini 5 may actually turn out to be the budget device instead of what we have now, the 2018 iPad at $329. Let me explain. So according to the article, it is said that both devices will retain Touch ID because Face ID would raise the price. It is said that both devices will the 2019 iPad will support the Apple Pencil, but the Mini will support it, and a somewhat smart keyboard to kind of help with keeping the budget down. Well, that's what they say. And according to Bloomberg as well, it says that the new iPads are to be coming in spring. Now, as for the iPad mini 5, not really any physical changes. Everything will be the same. It's just the inside hardware will get an update. We'll get a new processor, and that's about it. So the iPad mini 5 is expected to launch alongside of the 2019 iPad, which now we're going to get into. The 2019 iPad is rumored to have smaller bezels, get to a 10-inch display, will support Apple Pencil, and supposedly a smart keyboard. Now, this is where the story gets a little turned. They're saying now that Apple is trying to push the Mini as the budget device because it's so small in form factor. Excuse me. They're saying that the iPad mini 5 will be the lowest costing device of the two, since the $329 point for the iPad, the regular iPad, is the budget device. They're saying that the Mini could take that price point and they will give the $399 price point to the iPad, the 2019 iPad. Now, at first, I thought to myself, I said, okay. So they're basically just going to swap it, make the Mini the budget device, and make the iPad, what we have now, a little more expensive, but for your bag. Now, at first I thought about that, and I said, that doesn't sound too good, but the more I thought about it, it kind of makes a little sense, and I'm going to explain why. See, the iPad mini 5 should be the mini device, and it should be the entry device, because first off, the mini 5 is so small, compact, you can fit it in your pocket. The Mini is intended to be a small, one-hand device, and I know a lot of people say that, I can't use an 8-inch tablet, but you use a 6.5-inch phone, so, just that extra 2 inches, what's really big? And since it's a little less costing, it will probably be for college students, although I really can't see a mini little keyboard. I can't see that. But as regards to the budget iPad, now I am using my mother's iPad that I bought for her back in 2017. This is the 2017 iPad, and I gotta tell you, it still holds up pretty well. It's very good. If they do price that at $399, I won't really think that's a bad idea, because if you think about it, let's say they give us a Retina display. Let's presume they already give us Retina, but let's say they give us a laminated display. So let's say they give us a laminated display and a type of smart connector on this iPad. Those obviously will bring the price up just by a little bit, and I don't think that'd be too much to ask for. Yeah, it'll be $399, $400, but it's so much less expensive than going to the Pro, which starts at $799. So in a way, you're looking at $400 difference. So it's not really that bad of a bargain, in my opinion. Now, both are obviously not going to get Face ID. We all know that. But what about the processor in the iPad 2019? Some are saying they're going to stick with the A10 Fusion. Some are saying they're going to give it an A11 Bionic. To be quite honest, I wouldn't think that'd be a bad idea to give them an A11 Bionic, since the Bionic is in what's in the iPhone 10, and also it's still a reliable chip, but we'll really have to see. As for the Mini, I could see them giving it an A9 or an A10, making that the A10 Fusion. That really depends on what Apple decides to do, but that's pretty much everything we know right now, is that both devices will be coming out alongside each other. They both will have Touch ID. It is rumored to be a laminated display for the 2019. The 2019 iPad will no longer be the budget device. That will be just a smudge above, and the Mini will be the entry level. So that philosophy kind of does seem to work out a little better, because I can see most people going for the Mini as a budget device. Since it's so small and compact, you could probably just use that. My uncle still uses it, so hey, it must be pretty good. But if they make the Mini a budget device, I will highly consider getting it, and I'll explain why. Because as much as I love the iPad 2018, I love it, I just want a device that I can just leave at home and pick up and relax, and I don't have to really hold it with two hands. I think the Mini will definitely accommodate for that, and also it's so small in form, you're really not going to take up that much space. I love my iPad already, and if they make this a 10-inch and it is a little more power, a little more to kind of be a laptop replacement, which is still a debatable question with an iPad, but we'll get into that later. But all I'm trying to say is that if they do these steps, and if they do this kind of strategy that they're going for, it might be smart, but at the same time, I don't know how the audience will react. So let me know down below, what do you think of Apple swapping the budget price for the regular iPad 2018, making that a little more expensive at the $399 point, and changing the iPad mini to the $329 point? Let me know, what do you think of that? If it makes any sense, do you think it's worth it? Write down below. And as always, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.